If you want to buy the product, buy it. If you want to take it, otherwise leave it. But do not disturb me. How would it feel if a customer is treated in the same manner? Presiding officer, Toastmaster of the evening, fellow Toastmasters. Customer is an integral part of any organization, whether it be banks, corporate houses, or even a small shop. If you don't treat your customer in a proper manner, then it will be foolishness to actually see that if the customers will come again. Nothing will go in place. But today, I'll reveal some secrets on how to keep happy customers and retain them in your premises so that you can know about them and actually serve them in the right manner possible. Firstly, every customer wants to get out of customer service as soon as possible and get going with their lives. But according to a recent Gallup study, customers don't remember the place just because they were served in a fast manner or the reaction time was very quick. The customer remember the place because of the quality service and how well they were able to satisfy the customer. That is one thing which is very important. Not only that, in other study from customer experience report by Right Now, the number one reason the customer abandoned brand was due to poor quality and rude behavior. Result, good service triumphs and fast service. It is just like saying staying 15 minutes in paradise is better than staying 5 minutes in hell. Now let's move on. Let's know how actually the customer lose businesses. Firstly, 1% of them die. That is they come after 5 or 6 once in 5 or 6 years. The other 3% move away. The other 5% follow a friend's advice. Giving an example, the coffee at Himalayan Java is very good. You should try that. Obviously, a friend advice, you will go there. 9% of them move away because of dissatisfaction with the product. And 14% of them move away because they find better product and services at other place. But 68% leave because they are unappreciated, they are unimportant, and they are taken for granted. That is one reason why customers leave the place and never come back again. Once Steve Jobs quoted that it is very difficult to actually design a product by a focus group. A lot of times people don't know what actually we want. But then research says customers do know what they want. In fact, a study from Institute of Management Science headed by MIT's Eric von Hippel painted a picture about how important is customer input in giving good service and making the business success. In a study of 1,193 successful commercial innovation across 9 industries, 737, 60% of them came from customers. That is, customers were coming up with innovative ideas. User-friendly, the customers who gave those ideas, customers who came up with new ideas and provided them to the companies had an $146 million in past 5 years, whereas the ideas which were generated internally by the company itself just generated only 18 million in the same span of time. The result here is very clear. The customers are coming up with winning ideas more often than not. Now let's move on. If you want to keep your customer happy, persuade them and create a memorable experience with them each time. You should master the psychology of storytelling. A research done by Michael Green and Timothy Brook reveals that if you want to keep your customer happy and if you want to keep them persuading, you should tell them a story which works out extremely well. The best example for this would be the Tanishq Jeweler advertisement, which showed an advertisement about a widow girl getting married again. So whoever watched it could relate and were able to connect with that advertisement, and customers too were able to connect. That is one thing which you can do, and because of that, you will be able to sell your product in the market. Who doesn't like to hear their name few times in a conversation? Everyone would like that. If done too much, the person may get annoyed or irritated. So is the thing with the customer. If a customer goes and buys something in a shop, let's say in a store, and gets back, after some time, an email comes from the store itself. Hey Nishi, it was great having you there. Thanks for the purchase. Hope to see you soon. A smile will come on her face that actually the store cares about her, and they are expecting them soon. Instead of seeing a mail from do not reply saying thank you very much. So that is there. Don't ignore your customers. Don't take them for granted, and don't fight with them, because they are the ones who buy your product and they are the ones who take you into the stars. And if you don't treat them well, it won't take even a single second to come to where you were. Respect your customers. Back to you, Toastmaster.